We are here to introduce and bring to East Brunswick our second new park in the last 2 years. This is Tammany Park. It is a spot that East Brunswick has held and had for several years now, and we've decided that it's something that we should return to residents to use for recreation. And so our Parks and Recreation Department, led by our fearless leader, Director Mike Reisner, spent a good couple of months here really putting this park into a position where we could offer it out to our residents for not only for trails and passive use, but primarily for our scouting community, our Boys and Girl Scouts, so that they could have the opportunity right here in our own town to do overnights and learn about what the value is in scouting. And so we're really thrilled that this is our first group, our Parks and Recreation Advisory Board, along with some of our council members, to give you an opportunity to see what this looks like and give you an opportunity to take a look at some of the beautiful areas that we have, that we all have opportunity now to enjoy. It sits right out on Lake Farrington in pristine property, and as you could see, the views are just magnificent. And so I hope that the township and residents and of course our scouting community gets an opportunity to come out here and use this for the value that it is. We've really not interrupted nature other than to put in some of these trails, and it's pretty much the way it's always been. So come out and enjoy. I'd like to give now an opportunity to our director to talk a little bit about the park, why maybe we named it Tammany Park, and of course explain to everybody where we're located.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor and Recreation Parks Advisory Board. It's good to have everybody out here. We have been working with the Mayor administration and the local scouting community, our Boy Scouts in particular, in developing this property for a campground, a single campsite in East Brunswick, the only campsite in East Brunswick that I'm aware of. And predominantly it will be a home base for teaching kids how to camp and however they choose to use it, and teaching their young folks about being a scout. And then we anticipate opening it up to East Brunswick residents who wish to maybe not take the hour or 2 hour trip up to the Catskills and try camping close to home. A big thanks to the scouting community, our East Brunswick Fire Marshal, our department as well, in setting this up. It's a beautiful property. The mayor and I worked with the scouting community in terms of naming the property. The scouting community has suggested to the mayor that we try to tie in the Lenni Lenape tribe, who was a big, obviously, settlers in this region of New Jersey. And Chief Tammany, or Chief Tammany as he was affectionately known, was known as a very peaceful leader in the 18th century of America. And we thought it was a really apropos name for this beautiful piece of property in East Brunswick. Lots of information on our website will be available in the next several weeks. We anticipate permits being available probably in the spring of 2023 for residents. In the fall, we're just going to have our local scouts try it out and continue to improve it and maintain it. A big thanks to the Mayor and Administration, the Recreation Parks Advisory Board, and our department in getting this property going.
Just look at around us. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at how quiet it is. All you could hear is the running of the water. If you need a quiet place, there are quiet places in East Brunswick. You don't have to worry about the hustle and bustle always of Route 18. Come here. Come to all our parks. Each park, thanks to the hard work of Mike Reisner and Mayor Cohen and the rest of the council and the staff, we have beautiful areas, and please take advantage of all of them.
Obviously, the Rec Board works hard with the administration and the Rec Department to bring about as many opportunities as we possibly can for recreation, for those that enjoy passive recreation, camping, enjoying the beautiful lake that we have here, Farrington Lake, and just the wonderful natural environment here. It's really a testament to the hard work, the vision, and every person involved in this group, in this organization, every person involved in the township, to bring about these great enhancements to our park system.
And finally, I'm going to ask Ronnie Lee to speak a little bit, who also represents not only sits on the Parks and Rec Advisory Board, but also is an ambassador to the Chamber of Commerce. So we really represent both the residents that live here and the businesses that are part of our community as well.
I'm very honored to speak on East Brunswick Chamber of Commerce because we're looking for more partnerships with our community as the emphasis, not only with government and health and education, Board of Education. So we hope that our community will grow, as well as with the mental health initiatives for so many coming out of this global pandemic. So I appreciate the town that has given me wonderful resources for my family, but now as an adult and a senior, we want to have the opportunities. We are all aging, but in a well and health and fitness. So please look for all the programs that are launched at East Brunswick Recreation.
I think it is worth noting, though, that even during the pandemic and the lockdown, the one thing that we did not do in this township was ever close our parks. Because we recognized that the value and the importance that it placed in keeping people's mental health in check and allowing people an opportunity to get outside and do stuff that allowed us to remain sane during what was a very difficult and challenging time. So I guess the next step is to officially light the first major fire.
Yes, we're ready to go. We're going to have Mayor Cohen light the first official campfire at Tammany Park Campground.